What's up, guys? Welcome back to the garage. So pretty much it's early in the morning. It's about 6:30 in the morning, and I figured today I honestly get my butt up and head to the junkyard because I've been procrastinating on some stuff that I need for this, and I was trying to search it around on the internet, see if on Instagram, see if anybody had those parts, but unfortunately nobody's hit me up. So we are going to be going to the junkyard to see if we can find some parts that I need for this. They're just miscellaneous parts, like such as grommets and stuff like that, but you never know, we may find some other stuff, some other goodies for this car. Even if it's not for this car, let's just see what we can come up on. So I'm going to be taking my wife with me. She loves going to the junkyard, and I figured today was a day because we had nothing to do. So let's just follow along to the junkyard and let's see what we find, guys. Now let's see if we can find another EK. Oh, there's one right here. Stick shift too. Alright guys, so the ones I'm looking for are these plugs down here. So that way I can plug up the ones that I have for the wheel wells. There's some other ones that I have right here that I need to get taken off of. So that's the main ones that I was looking for, those big ones right there. So let me go ahead and see if we can pull them off on both sides. So EK, wow, almost left my ratchet there. Almost left my mill walkie. That would have been a disaster if I would have left that. So now let's see if we can find another EK. Automatic or stick shift, doesn't matter. I just really need the grommets now. Come on, smoker. Well, it looks like there's a TSX here, so just hold on there. Let's see if this has anything. Alright guys, here's another EK. Now let's hope this one has some goodies in it. It's automatic, so it may have one of the grommets that I need. And it actually does, which is this one here. I'm looking for more of these because it's gonna fill up the holes a lot better compared to another plastic one as the other ones. I'm also gonna be looking for the headlight harness, as I've stated. So I really don't want to take this bumper off because it looks like they kind of guinea rigged it, and I'm not sure how rigged it is. So let me go ahead and remove these grommets. Shit, the basic pick up. Another right side. That's a pain in the ass. little Honda Fit. Let's cut down this way. Here in this junkyard, they really don't have shit organized. So which is the issue. I asked to see if where they had the EKs at, and basically they said that they don't keep a list of where anything's at except for their website, and that they don't have one open. I don't see no more EKs. Let's head up the hill. Time to get your power walk, fucker. This fucking hill is steep. It's already kicking my calf's ass and my thighs. Alright guys, so pretty much junkyard is dead. Ain't really much in here as far as the EK chassis goes. I think there was like 4 cars. So we're gonna head to another one and see if we have any better luck, because I really need that headlight harness to be able to extend the one that I have now currently. That way it's all running the same wires, and that way it's gonna be easier just to relume, because the other one I actually messed up on. So let's see if we can find anything else on the other junkyard, guys. So pretty much we did end up finding the headlight harness on the way out. I didn't pull out the camera to record it, but we did find a headlight harness. So now it's time to get busy on this harness. We're gonna delume it, extend the plugs only that we need to extend, and I'm not gonna worry about luming up the rest of it and making a full show quality, as it will be hidden behind the bumper. But I will tape it up again to make sure that it's locked in, and we'll put new clips to be able to put it into its position. So headlight harness is there. We are gonna be going to another junkyard just to see if we can find any other goodies, guys. So let's get to it. Let's head over there. What do you want? Coffee. I need a Red Bull or Monster. These guys are probably like, I'm addicted. Alright guys, stop. New junkyard. Let's see if we can find anything new. Of course, we're looking for EKs, DAs, EGs, whatever we can pretty much find. Looks like they're gonna put new cars here. Pretty much this junkyard is a dud also. Not much stuff around. It sucks that they used to have so much of them and now you can't find shit. So we still got that section over there. Let's see if we find anything over there. Alright guys, so pretty much junkyard here in Fontana was a complete dud. I just took some clips, you know, pocketed them, and now let's just make our way back home so we can start working on this car. So pretty much all we picked up was these clips and a bunch of little covers so we can cover the holes. That way gives the engine bay a little bit of character. I also picked up the compressor power because I needed this because the other harness was cut off. So let's just head out now. We're gonna go grab a bite to eat with Passenger Princess over here and just get some food in our fucking stomachs, because yeah, I'm hungry. So if you guys haven't eaten at this spot here in Fontana, if you guys are in Fontana, I suggest you guys try this place out if you guys haven't eaten here before. It's called, I believe it's called Adelitas, and this is a little liquor store where they do sell handmade tortillas with, you know, burritos and everything else. And it's right here off of, if I'm not mistaken, it's off of Live Oak and Merrill. But if you guys haven't, like I said, you guys need to try this spot.
It's Acevedo's.
Oh, Acevedo's. So, yeah, Acevedo's. So if you guys haven't, these burritos hit the spot. So the burritos spot is actually off of Live Oak and Slover, not Merrill. So let me go ahead and eat my burrito while Passenger Princess over here is already eating hers. So we'll catch you guys after we eat, guys. I'll catch you guys at home. Trust me, guys, you guys need to come here. If you guys are from the IE area here in Fontana, man, these burritos hit the spot. All right, guys, so we're pretty much home already, and after going to the junkyard, I just basically, like I said, I grabbed a bunch of little clips and plugs that I needed. I did end up grabbing a new headlight harness, which is this one here. So now that we're home, basically what I want to do now is basically clean all of these plugs up. These plugs are basically going to come in clutch because it's going to help me cover up a bunch of holes that we still have in the engine bay. You know, we still have these little holes that are not getting covered up. I don't want to weld them shut because I just want to give it some aesthetic to the engine bay. I got that hole over there I got to cover up too. I ended up making that hole. I was going to run the lines through there, which I'm probably still going to end up doing, but I might end up just running inside of the firewall, but I'm not exactly sure yet. So also, since we just barely came back, I was also working on the brake line, and I'm not liking the way I did this section here. So I may end up doing this brake line all over again in the back and tucking it behind the wheel well. So I'm still gonna figure that out. If not, then I might just make a hole in this little one right here on this plug, and that way it'll hold to that, and I'll just run it inside. I also got to make the new lines coming in here. So if I get that one that comes from here and I make a hole in it and I can run that grommet into it, then we're gonna go ahead and just basically squeeze it through there, run it through the back of the shock, and basically bring it back to its original mounting point. So that's the goal for today on this video. Hopefully we can finish off the brakes, the whole front brakes, so we can get all of it pulled back out, because next we are going to be concentrating on the turbo. I'm going to be meeting up with Brandon. We have shit up, and he is actually going to be helping me weld the new V-bands to the turbo housing, the intercooler, and also to the throttle body. So let me go ahead and finish up these brakes real quick and see which route we're going to end up going. Right, guys, so pretty much I ended up going to G&J, making a trip out there and picking up some stuff that I really needed, which was these fittings for the brake lines. So the goal that I wanted to do is I ended up drilling a hole where I thought I wanted the brake lines, but unfortunately it sat too close to the struts. So these plastics that I picked up yesterday, I'm going to end up drilling a hole in it and putting this fitting in between it and sandwiching it in, because it does have a nut that goes onto the back of it, so that way they stay more hidden, more against the wheel well, and basically it'll just look a lot smoother. So let me go ahead and see if I can get one of them done so I can show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. I ended up picking up those fittings, and I ended up picking up some other stuff. These are some crush fittings for the fuel lines that Dana EF Static runs a lot of them. So I'm gonna have to use this for the hard line going on the bottom of the car, so we'll have to get this situated also here soon. I also ended up picking up my fuel filter bracket. I'm gonna get this powder coated so that way it matches the rest of the bay, because pretty much this is just gonna be the only polished part out there. So again, let me go ahead and finish that, because I do need to get some other stuff done. If you guys remember back a couple of videos, my SRI headlight was broken, and when I went to the junkyard, I ended up finding a headlight that was broken already. So I ended up just breaking off the tab off of it. So I'm going to try to MacGyver this onto that SRI headlight, because I want it to be fully mounted, and that way it's secure onto it. It's going to be a kind of a cheap way, but it is what it is. I really don't want to buy new headlights, so let's just go ahead and get this brake line done so I can show you guys what I was talking about. So again, this is all I ended up doing. It's basically just one of these black grommets that I took from the junkyard. Basically put the fitting in. This side will be inside of the engine bay, and then this one will be protruding into the wheel well. So easy, it's really easy to do. It sandwiches in between, or screws in right between the hole. Basically you lock it in place, and that's all that's really going to take. So let me go ahead and do the other side and show you guys when it's fully done. Guys, so pretty much the one brake line is done, and this is what I was referring to. So what I ended up doing pretty much was using that black grommet. I ended up making a hole that this fitting can fit, because originally I was gonna run it like this, but this is a no-go for me because it just sticks out way too far into the engine bay, and that's just gonna take up a lot of room, I feel, and it's just not aesthetically pleasing. So pretty much this is the way I'm gonna be running it. I'm gonna do the same thing on this side, so that way we have the same hole where the brake line will be going into. So it's not too shabby. I think it's just easier way to get it done, so that way I can do the inside of the brake line now from here. So then I have a fitting here so I can run the U-shaped, basically cut it behind the strut, and then
came back down this way. So I'm gonna go ahead and try that, see what I need to do. Basically, if not, I'll just bring it down this way and bring it around. So I think that's probably gonna be the way. I'll probably stick it out a little bit, come down, and then go behind the strut, and that way we'll bend it here. So let's go ahead and see if we can get that done so we can get this side, and then we'll just go ahead and mimic the other side. All right guys, so front brake lines are fully locked into place. So this is what I needed those grommets for, as you guys can see now. Basically everything is set and done. It is in location. It won't move from there, just like on this side it won't move from there. That is the main reason why I got these grommets, was because I wanted to do it this way, and also I wanted to put the grommets back into its original location, so that way it had some contrast, because I am going to be replacing these ones down here, just because, like I said, it's all contrast, it's everything else. And again, you know, that's all I wanted, is just to be aesthetically appealing and not look out of place. So there is stuff that I still need to cover up, like see, like these ones needed over there, so I need to find some more of those, as I didn't find those at the junkyard. But again guys, you know, everything is there. So now pretty much let me just go ahead and see what else we can work on, so we can at least cap out this video. Alright guys, so pretty much I did do one of the sides of the wheel wells, and this is what it looks like. As you guys can see, brake line is ran through the back of the strut and connected fully 100% in it. I just need the clip here to lock that in place, but we are going to be sending the calipers out to get powder coated. So front brake lines are done. Now it's time to concentrate on the rears, and I'll probably just do that off camera and get that out of the way. But yeah, as you guys seen, pretty much we ended up going to the junkyard and pretty much just grabbing a bunch of stuff that I really needed, and a lot of it was honestly just grommets, because I wanted to make the bay aesthetically pleasing and not just make it a full show bay. I wanted to make it look good and have some black in it and stuff like that. So we will clean up those grommets and make it physically appealing, or meant to, you know, visually appealing to the whole bay, and not look like an eyesore with dirt on it and stuff like that. As you guys already seen, pretty much refurbishing the whole bay as it is already. Here in the next couple of days, I am going to be heading up to Brandon We Have Shitup's house, as I honestly had to reach out for some help. He is a master when it comes down to pretty much welding aluminum to cast aluminum, and that's something that I really struggle with. So I did reach out to him, and he is going to be helping me pretty much weld the V-bands onto the intercooler, throttle body, and also to the turbo housing. The rest of this aluminum, basically I can go ahead and weld it, even the other V-bands that are going to have to go to the other aluminum merge transitions. So all that I can do, and we'll get that done on the next video, because I really want to try to knock it out as much as possible, because the next goal is to concentrate on the bay once again and get that finished up. So pretty much this is where we're going to cap today's video off at. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the little junkyard run that I did go to today with my wife. It was just a little quality time that I spent with her also, and we honestly enjoyed it. It was just some stuff that I needed for this car, so we can get a little bit closer to finishing, because you know, progress is better than no progress, whether it's small or big progress. And I'm really truly thankful that, you know, I have a wife that backs me up on everything. So with that being said guys, please like, subscribe, and let me know what your guys' favorite part of the video, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. Till next time guys.